everybody, Joe here with Candid at the Movies. This time I'll be talking about the movie Women Talking. It actually came out in 2019, but I got around to seeing it last week sometime, but it's February 2023, but you know, this movie was actually pretty good. It stars Rooney Mara, Claire Foy, Jessie Buckley, and Judith Ivey. Now, the name of the movie is very accurate. It is a bunch of women talking, but what they're talking about is very interesting. And so this movie is about a group of women who are being hurt and abused, and you name it, it's happening to them in the name of God. So basically, if they don't agree or forgive, and in the words of forgiveness, not just like forgiving for yourself, but like basically giving permission for things to happen again, then they won't see heaven. And it reminds me of that type of unhealthy, toxic type of religious things that you see in certain types of churches and everything like that. But this was even worse because they kept the women illiterate. And so basically they had a vote to see whether or not, there were some things that happened. Some guy actually ended up getting caught doing what he was doing, and they had a certain amount of time to figure out what to do. And so I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but this one is a good movie. Obviously there is not a lot of action, but it is a lot of talking. It is a lot it will give you a lot to think about. And it's shot mostly in one area. You will see certain different things happening, but overall I think that this was a pretty decent film. Cinematography wise, you will see a lot of blue background, and it was dark. The things that they were discussing was actually very dark, and I think that it's a conversation starter type of movie if you're okay with having difficult conversations around women's rights. And so I would honestly, as far as like the plot goes, I would say that this is one of the better plots that I've seen. Even though I could kind of tell what was going to happen, it was still interesting to see it lead up to what actually happened. There were women, like you would see, like some women were angry, some were very sad, some only knew, like there were some older women who only knew that life. That's all they knew, and they were afraid to leave. Like it was really, some of it was very gut-wrenching for me to see what happened to them, and how they kind of used this illusion of like a God that would allow this to happen or would approve of this happening to them in their natural life so that they could get their reward in heaven is sickening to me. And but we see it happen a lot. So maybe it might be a little too realistic, whatever. I enjoyed it, but overall I would have to give this movie an A. They really impressed me. Again, it's not for everybody, but give it a chance to look at. Like if you want to watch something that will give you more more to think about, this is a good movie to watch. So let me know down in the comments whether or not you want to take a look at this movie, and I'll definitely come down there and see what it is that you all think as well. So I've been Joe with Candid at the Movies. Please click that like, share, and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell, and I will check y'all later. Have a fantastic day. Peace.